Let me check. So we have
I can't.
industrial
Okay,
building.
I can. So,
So we have plants. We have furnitures and fittings, right? We have motor vehicle. So I think with this we've exhausted the total class of assets that we have in the question, right? So let's move on. So we have investment allowance, right? Only applicable to plants at 10%, right? We have initial allowance. For building, it is 15%. For non-industrial building, it is 15%. For plant, it is 50%. Furnitures and fittings, 25%. Motor vehicle is 50%, right? And the annual allowance, 10%, 10%,
sorry, which topic are we
25%.
treating, sir?
20 fauna legislation, 20%.
Eh?
Fauna legislation,
Sir, okay. Sorry, sir, I didn't get you. Which diet is this, please? Which year?
November 2023, question 1. I've been solving before. Network glitch made me start again now. So it's a continuation from where I stopped before. So if you are just joining now for the first time, you may just have to uh just stay with us a bit. You understand? So that you won't drag us back too much. Alright. I'm taking this thing. Okay. Sorry. So what we are doing now is to determine the capital allowances, right?
You want to use table, sir?
Yes, I want to use table so that it will align and it won't get. So we have non-industrial building.
Um,
We have industrial building, right?
Sorry, excuse me, sir. Why do you
Yes.
stop using the Excel, the Google Sheet we normally use?
Honestly, I forgot. Okay, I forgot that we used to use Google Sheets.
Okay.
No problem. I will just paste it on Google Sheet. Or can you send the sheet to me personally on WhatsApp? Now,
Okay, I will send it.
please send the sheet so that it's easy for me to redirect it. 'Cause. 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 'C All right, I forgot. Sorry. So we have, you sent it? So we have investment allowance. So here is 10% for plant only. Then we have initial allowance. Here is 15%, 15%. Here is 50%, 25%, and 20%. Then you have annual allowance, right? Here is 10%, 10%, 10%. Oh,
Sorry, sir.
25%, sorry.
Sorry, sir. I think. Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Hello. Yeah,
Yes.
I think the motor vehicle is it 20% initial
50%,
allowance.
50, 50, 50.
Uh-huh.
The,
You wrote
the
you
type,
wrote 20.
sorry, it's typographical. All right, so we have all figures in thousand, right?
Centers.
Please mute your mic if your background is noisy. Noisy,
Thank
right?
you.
So you have cost. So what's the cost of non-industrial building that we have, right? What's the cost of non-industrial building? Please help me.
10,000.
10,000. That's the one purchased during the pioneer period, right?
Yes.
10,000. Non-industrial building is how much?
25,600.
25,600. Then plant is how much?
12,600.
Furniture and fittings, 3,400, right?
3,400.
Motor vehicle is how much?
4,000.
4,000. Do you get it to this extent?
Yes,
Then we,
sir.
then we have additions. We have additional assets, right? That was purchased during the year. So we have non-industrial building. Was there any improvement to non-industrial building? Because I can see from here we have improvement to building. So we need to check if it is industrial or non-industrial. Improvement to non-industrial building, 1,200,
200.
right?
Yeah.
Then do we have any additional industrial building purchased during the year?
No.
Additional furniture and fittings, do we have? Additional
Yes.
plants? Additional plants?
No.
Then additional furniture and fittings.
Yes.
Yes.
500.
Then we have additional motor vehicle, 2,200. Abi?
2,000.
2,200.
Yes,
It
sir.
means the total of the assets add during the year is what? 11,200 here, Abi?
Yes.
5,600,
25,600.
12,600,
12,600.
3,900,
900.
and then 6,200.
6,200.
This same is also
So,
this same thing is yes,
sorry, sir, I have a question. Some
yes.
of the assets has more than one items, like the one of industrial plants, furnitures and fittings. Are we not supposed to multiply the
No, what you were given is the total amount. The amount here signifies the total.
oh okay.
If you are given the unit price, that's when you multiply by the items to get the amount. All you are
All
given
right.
here is the amount. Do you get it? So here, investment allowance is really applicable to plants, and it is 10% of the cost of the asset. So it's 1,260. Don't forget that we said there's no form part of the tax return value of the assets. Is that clear? So what's 15?
Yes.
What's 15% of 11,200? Eba mi so.
15% or 10%?
15% initial allowance.
Okay, initial allowance.
Yeah, Dari.
1,680.
No problem. Let's move on. I will sort that. So what's 15% of 25,600? Please help me. Eba mate.
3,840.
1,840 you said?
3,840.
So what's 10%? 50% of 12,600?
6,300.
630.
I have a question.
630.
What did get 1,680?
It's 6,000.
6,300.
It's
630.
6,300. 6,300.
Yeah, go ahead. Next one. I didn't get a question. Somebody was asking a question. Please use the chat room for the question. You can type it out in the chat room. So I'll
How
just
did they
answer.
get 1,680?
15% of 11,200.
Is it? Okay.
25% of 39. What do you have? Please help me. Eba mate.
975.
975.
975.
Eba mate. That's one.
Okay.
3,100.
Like this, Abby.
Yes.
Toto. Toto.
Okay, Tuta, sorry. Hold on, please.
Eba
Fifteen
mate.
thousand eight. 15,895.
You are configure for me. Oh. So the next thing we want to check is our basis period for capital allowance up to 12 months. Is it up to 12 months?
Yes.
So it means we do
Yes.
not need to prorate the annual allowance. Do you get it?
Allowance.
We don't need to prorate the annual allowance.
Sorry, sir, please
So
can you come back on? Some of us are not here when you give the basis period.
what is it?
Please, can you come back with the explanation of the basis period? Some of us are not here when you gave the basis period.
I cannot come back. Oh, you just need to catch up with this thing. Because if I should go back again, that's about 45 minutes to 1 hour class.
The
Is there a recorded video for it, sir?
Yes, I recorded the video. I have a full lecture on basis period. So what I did here, but I'll be fast about it. Let me do a recap now. What I did here was to determine the boundary.
I've sent you the link.
You sent me the link on WhatsApp.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I'll just copy and paste it on the link. So it will update by itself. So what I did was to determine the pioneer period, May 1, 2017, right? Is the date, the production day. That's the day in which the company was granted pioneer certificate, right? Now you now do 3 years after to determine when the pioneer period ceases, right? Then the commencement will now be a day after the pioneer period ceases. So you just do basis period based on that date. That's from the date of commencement. That's the day after the pioneer period to the accounting year end. And the accounting year end here is April 30, 2018. So that's how I got my basis period. All right. So annual allowance now. So annual allowance is cost minus initial allowance times the annual allowance raised. Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
Yes. 952.
952.
Yes.
Next one. Eba mite.
2,176.
1,176.
2076. Next one.
1,575.
Next one.
1,575. Okay.
585. F and F.
585 you said?
F and F.
Is it? Do you have any question? Do you have any question?
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Okay, I have a question on the initial allowance.
Okay.
I was thinking we are to calculate it on the addition alone.
But the thing is that the asset in the pioneer period has not enjoyed initial allowance before. Don't forget where we started
Okay.
from.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Welcome. WDV. So Eba Metal. Figure. Remember how to get to TWDV? That's the total, that's the
85.
cost plus addition minus the allowances. So what do you have?
8568.
8568.
Yes.
Next one.
19584.
19584. Next one.
4725.
4725. Next one.
2425.
The total now. You know you're adding up the allowances together here. They're giving the total allowances here.
I'm not putting the.
So the last one is 2325.
You're not putting investment allowance.
2325, not 24.
2325. The last one.
Okay. What's the total? 1260 plus 15895 plus 6063. What do you have, please? Please help me.
23218.
23.
218.
Right. Do we have anybody who is not clear to this extent? We don't understand of adjusted. Sorry, just a minute.